There we go. Spent so much fucking time trying to get things to work, man. I can't. The Windows Store does not work on my computer anymore. It just doesn't. I don't know what happened. But I spent money on that Game Pass for nothing, basically. At least I got to play Hellblade, but really annoying. Anyway, besides that, I figured Silent Hill 3 would be too long. So here's this, requested by Anarchy again. This is Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth, the old one. And I did have this game back in the day. And there's some part where you're getting chased or something that either made me too scared or really annoyed because of how clunky it was, and I quit. Oh, and the volume is all fucked here. Super loud. I have it on like 8% of its original volume. But yeah, this is like an, I don't know, not action adventure. It's like a puzzle. It's like Amnesia, a little bit. God, the volume is still... Like, I can't really turn it down anymore. Let me see. 8%. %. See, now that's a little too low. Let me do a smidge. Nope, no, that's too high. That's alright, but this is just the music. No, this isn't alright. Because I'm sure the music isn't going to be the loudest part. I mean, at some points, yes, but not in the main menu. The loudest part is going to be the jump scares and all that shit. I mean, I don't remember this game that well. Again, I did play it as a kid. Parents probably shouldn't have let me do that, but it wasn't. I did get. Well, some parts were creepy because I still had a like undeveloped brain. But I forgot what I was going to say. I got some drinks here. I'm going to use the bathroom real quick, and then we'll pop in this thing. No face cam, none of that shit anymore. That was only for the memes. Solely for the memes. You don't need another fucking screen to look at. We got the game. I don't know. I don't understand face cam. Anyway, I'll be right back. Speaking of memes, I had the perfect opportunity to play, like at the end of Metro Exodus, where it's basically an obstacle course. I played like some dumb shit music. What it should have been was either Super Meat Boy, because it was an obstacle course, or fucking the song, the White Palace theme in Hollow Knight, because again, obstacle course. I wasn't thinking fast enough. What? Alright. 16th February, Arkham Asylum. Did I install Batman?
Now, at my end, I can fully see. My last case opening me a new fear.
It was a joke.
Real fear. A fear of myself, of what I am, and of what I've always been. All that I was is now lost. Hope, purpose, pleasure, all meaningless. I now walk in the shadows between worlds, and it is there I have finally glimpsed upon what lives in the dark corners of the earth.
Name of the game. I like that voice actor. It's like just the right amount of cheese. This doesn't... This was 2006 this game was made? I need to look up some other games in 2006, but this doesn't look that good. I don't know, maybe it's alright. Still so freaking loud. And like all Lovecraft stories, whatever the main character sees eventually drives them insane. And they die. Starting on a real high note here, huh? Saving game? I already what? But I didn't even... If you don't want to see any game tips, you can turn off the game. I mean, I just play the default experience, and I judge the default experience. Sorry. Hopefully they're not too intrusive. 6.5 years? That's a hell of a jump. Massachusetts, 1915. I like the camera work.
Robert, this had better be good. What's the beef?
Sorry, Jack. We had to call. This fellow will only talk to you. Name's Victor Holt.
Don't know any Victor.
He's the leader of this weird cult that moved in here a few months back. Got about 20 followers. They've been causing trouble all over town. Stealing, going through folks' trash, hanging around outside people's homes at all hours. No one ever presses charges, though. They're a screwy bunch. They've got the locals scared.
Oh, a couple of
So
screwballs,
tonight,
eh?
we were just passing, you know, doing the normal rounds, when we heard gunshots fired from their property.
It sounds like the guy doing
Gunshots?
this voice is
Hang
holding his
on.
nose.
No one said anything about gunshots.
Not him,
Who
but
we
the other
got
guy.
out here?
Yeah, just me, Nichols, and a few new recruits.
Well, that's just great. Lead the way, Robert. I better check out this crazy gang of yours.
Listen to me, I'm a voice actor too.
Sorry. Wow, that sensitivity is insane. I want both those to be hold. I hate toggle for either aim down scope or crouch or anything. You should hold the button. Okay. That's still really alright. Oh.
It's taking you so long. Something must be wrong.
Evening, Jack. Glad you could join the freak show.
How's it looking, Henry?
I don't like this one bit, Jack. Check the alley on the right. Victor Holt's over there in the shadows. He's waiting for you.
Can we trust him?
Nope, but we
No.
got you covered. You better take it slowly, though. They're a bit twitchy.
Try to stay calm.
You better hurry, Jack.
Alright. I was hurrying. Give me this guy's gun. What the fuck is the shift button for? It's not sprint. Oh, that's like lean? Okay, E is lean. F is not interact. R. R is interact?
Keep shooting.
I got a flashlight. I got shit, man.
The fire's still burning.
This is not the time to... I mean, people are shooting each other, guy. I can't... Click? What did I do?
As I continue to translate the narcotic fragments, I become more and more eager to contact my Yithian masters. These beings truly are gods to us. Their intellect and knowledge surpasses ours in ways impossible to comprehend. I know now just how insignificant mankind is in the universe, a doomed and simple species thrown up as a side effect of an experiment by the elder things. It is a blessing that such flawed creatures as ourselves have such a short and limited future.
I have a theory on that, which is probably unpopular. Pick your first journal item, select the book icon on the interface to study your journal. It may reveal vital clues. When the book icon is grayed out, there are no new entries to read. Okay. Not even available. Narcotic analgesic class. Helps block pain but should be used with extreme caution. Okay. Journal. Oh, dude, I don't... Victim of my own success. Closing last 5 cases. Call me hero. Kids hopped up on moonshine. Uniform boys. Share the joy of the local hero. Good natured prank. I don't know. Something doesn't feel right. Everything's fucked. Probably just tired, of course. Can't sleep good. Dreams have been getting worse. Booze used to help, but now it doesn't. Man, I understand. I understand. Oh, and that's just okay. See how fucking loud that is? Why does that need to be that loud? I mean, it's a spooky game, so. But that's just that. You don't need all that. Here. I mean, the game should fucking at least tell you how to play it. Sneak is shift. So it's a mode, you just don't crouch. Look strafe. Action. What is this? No, no, no. Backwards is this. Action is... Is F being used? Look strafe. Look strafe is G now. The game should always tell you how to play it, so that's... Oh, look strafe. Ugh. Never press that button. It's literally, I'm moving with the mouse right now. Dude, that's garbage. Who would ever want that? But now F is interact. Is there a flashlight button? I don't think so.
That's an unusual design. These fellows have one curious art collection. That's an unusual design.
Alright, and F is to also dialogue.
A depiction of some alien creature.
Metal Gear.
It's a strange painting, but it reminds me of something.
Keep shooting.
Is that a fish guy with knife hands? Is that his head and then right arm, left arm, tail? It doesn't matter. Where am I actually going here? Back out here. Oh, well, I guess there's other doors, right?
It's an old stove.
Correct.
It's hot and giving off a lot of smoke.
So I'm sneaking.
It's too dark to be sure, but that rotting smell tells me these shelves are used for storing food.
Okay, so it's supposed to be this fucking dark.
That symbol's strange. Looks almost like a flaming eye. I should take a closer look. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked.
This is awesome.
Keep shooting.
An old grandfather clock. That ticking is giving me the creeps. It suits the place. It's locked.
Oh, okay. Metro Exodus fucking ruined me on interior design. This looks like nothing compared to the rooms in Exodus. The attention to detail in that game is so good. So fucking good, it's insane. Why is this toggle? Who's gurgling?
It won't budge. It won't open.
I don't want to go towards the
It
gurgling.
won't open.
Alright. Guess I do. Are you alright, dude?
At last.
I better keep my distance from the window, or I'll end up with empty ammo boxes and spent shells. Nothing useful. Empty ammo boxes and spent shells. An old wardrobe. He seemed to recognize me. I don't get it.
I get it.
His body is covered in tattoos. They were carved into his flesh with something sharp.
Do you know how tattoos work? Well, I guess.
The body's still warm, but he's definitely dead.
Tattoos are ink underneath the skin. Poor man's tattoos, or they call it like scarring, which is an actual thing where you like rip pieces of flesh off your body. Where you like rip, someone traces an image on your back and they cut the flesh off, and you have to do that like 10-15 times, and then eventually your back scars into the image. Let me tell you, the fucking kids who wanted that shit done, they're not gonna regret that when they grow older. Guaranteed not gonna regret that. We cool, dude? Oh. Just like people who tattoo their penis.
Don't shoot. I'm unarmed.
Ah, we've been expecting you, Mr. Long.
Oh. Give me this.
Damn, he recognized me, and it sounded like he was going to get on the level with what's going on in this joint.
Get on the level?
Damn, he recognized he's dead. Looks like a bad case of lead poisoning.
I get it.
A key. This should help downstairs.
Open the interface to use this item in its description. Highlight the item and click on it to use... Wait. Highlight the item and click on it to use it with a character, an object, or even by itself. Oh, like... Okay. So, like... No? I thought it was going to be like a combine option in the menu. Is this my health? Don't mind this. I have the widescreen fixed installed. Okay, now it's fixed. See? Now it looks better. But there's gonna be some problems. It's the only way I could get this to run in windowed mode. Hey, did I mention this fucking house is dark? What are you doing?
Poisoning by the looks of it. He's dead. They're all dead. I can't open it. I can't open it.
Did I get super drunk all of a sudden?
Suicide. Or rather, mass suicide. These nuts had some serious issues.
Is this the sanity feature?
The stove's still burning.
Correct.
A diary. This will make interesting reading.
Do I care? Oh, that didn't... Alright, so the widescreen fix is still a little fucked. No, not this. General evidence? Here we go. I've been watching him now for 2 months. I can feel my anticipation growing as the day contact draws near. Victor has not yet divulged his final plan for bringing Mr. Walters to us. All I know is we must succeed. Sermon today was inspiring. Victor enlightened us with the story of the great race transcending the bounds of time to visit his dreams of the conscious things on earth and in the ocean depths. We are but service to a greater design. I can only hope my faith during these days that we will win me favor when our masters step through the gate. Experiments below have claimed one or more of our willing order, another volunteer is needed, but many are willing. We are truly blessed through our faithful service now that his coming grows so close. Preparations are complete and Victor's plan is in motion. He will arrive soon. Surely by now he must suspect his true nature, or at least question the nature of his gifts. He has come. Finally, it begins. This is kind of rude if you know what this game is based off of. I won't say it out loud, just in case there's young people watching this for whatever reason. If you are, what are you doing? Go watch Markiplier or Jacksepticeye like everybody else in the world your age. No, I do appreciate
Nothing
it.
of interest.
What are you talking about? There's booze on the ground.
Nope, nothing of interest.
Alright.
Nothing of interest here.
Really?
It's not important.
Okay.
He's dead. They're all dead.
So my guy's definitely freaking out. Is it just because it's scary in here? Is that what's up?
I can't open it. Suicide. Or rather, mass suicide. These nuts had some serious issues.
Okay. Oh, I got the key for the downstairs, that's right.
It's locked. The key doesn't fit.
S engraved on the head.
It's unlocked.
Oh, I don't need... okay. Study. S for study. S for scrotum. S for spooky. Chronicle. That's me. That's my schedule.
What the hell is going on? It seems they've been tracking my movements. It must have been lit recently, but it started to die down.
Sorry, ear itching.
The fire's still burning.
They really didn't take too many photographs, though. We got this one here, which is the same one behind this guy, but in reverse, like flipped. Same thing here, this one and that one. Just resize and flip. Oh, there it is again. Oh, there it is again, but without the background. There's this picture, and there's that picture again. I think they would have taken, I don't know.
Another key.
I'm just
This should fit the door across the hall.
goofing. Technical limitations.
I don't understand. I mean, all of these photos.
Correct.
All of them.
Correct.
There must be some kind of mistake. Why would they want me here? It must be an old case. Something I've forgotten. Some screwball with a grudge, maybe. Think. I've gotta think.
Oh, another good blend of like horror and FPS is Clive Barker's Undying? Is that the... Jericho's the bad one, right? Jericho's the shit one. But the one where you're in the mansion.
And clippings are of me. I just don't get it.
I had that game as a kid as well. As a matter of fact, I'm starting to realize that my mom was a a Lovecraft fan, and probably bought these games for that reason. Well, good for her. I mean, his books are good. Without, I mean, all the racism doesn't need to be there.
From the dates on some of these clippings, this crazed mob must have been following me for years. Jesus, I'm a detective and I had no idea.
You're a shit detective then. I mean, maybe not. Should I mean, is it just gonna keep... Yeah, I'll just keep adding to new saves.
It's unlocked. For nutcases, they seem quite literate. These books are really old, and most of them are in strange languages I don't understand.
Oh, those are my
I
footsteps.
don't have time to read. I'm a detective, not a pen pusher.
I wanted you to light the thing, man. You don't have a lighter? Everyone back then smoked.
It looks like an eye, but the rest of the painting has no real shape.
It looks like a bunch of eyes.
It looks like an eye.
Alright.
But the rest of the painting has no real shape. I don't have time to read. I'm a detective, not a pen pusher. It appears to be a private study area. It appears to be a private study area. It appears to be a private study area.
This is not important?
The drawer holds an ancient manuscript. The symbols on the front seem to be written in classical Greek.
But I don't have time to read. I'm a detective, not a fuckboy. Blind or duped? Inside Boston's strangest church? Those of our readers who live near its headquarters, ordinarily Boston residents, will need no introduction to the Fellowship of Yeth. For those who have not encountered this mysterious semi-religious group before, words of explanations are necessary. Since our country's founding upon basis of religious freedom, its shores have been home to many small religious groups outside the mainstreams. No small number are headquartered in the states of New England, where the Pilgrims themselves sought a new world free of religious persecution. But the question must be asked, at what point does a religion become a cult, and its trusting adherents, not to mention its blameless neighbors, become victims? That is the question of the journal. That is the question this journal poses in regard to the Fellowship of Yeth. Month-long investigation, our intrepid reporters has diligently sought out the truth behind the so-called church. Origin somewhat mysterious, more so since the group's leaders declined to be interviewed or to assist in our investigation anyway. However, it seems the Fellowship was founded more than 20 years ago by one Victor Holt, based on a revelation that he's received beyond the confines of this world. Holt has not been seen for almost 6 years. Followers apparently believe that he's communing with the mysterious powers behind his faith, and that he is shortly to return with new insights and teachings. All this sounds like a harmless, if eccentric spiritual group, like different from many others, however. Those who make their homes near to the Fellowship's headquarters tell a different, more sinister story. They hear it's not this obscure sector to be found loitering on the street corners, casting menacing glances at their innocuous neighbors, and frequently engaging in acts of petty crime. When the local police seem powerless to prevent or redress? I don't think I've seen that word before. Strange lights have been observed burning in the windows of the old house of all hours of day and night. Change color unpredictably and cast weird, unintelligible shadows. Even more disturbing are the noises which have been heard to issue from within the mysterious building. Now include chanting, ugly music, and worst of all, screams of those lost souls in agony. Many of these seek sex. Neighbors are convinced that its services include human sacrifices, similar atrocities. Those few who dare to complain to the police were told this because the house is private property. Because there's no concrete evidence in wrongdoing. Most they can do is file a noise complaint. The horrors of Salem being eradicated in our city. More than 2 centuries on, is the Fellowship of Youth engaging in unspeakable criminal acts of worship, involving torture, sacrifice? Why is nothing being done to either fear and distress? Why they are causing the local community? Holy shit. Okay, we're almost done. A source in this police department, speaking on the condition of anonymity, tells the Globe that the Fellowship is suspected of involvement in a number of local crimes, but so far lack of evidence and reluctance of any nervous witnesses to come forward and thwart any official investigation. Very well, we say. Where the police cannot or will not investigate, the Globe shall continue to act in the interests of Boston citizens, fearlessly exposing the truth of so-called church's followers. Our findings will be published in these pages over the following months, so that all may know the truth. Editors note its great sorrow that the Globe announces the death of the reporter Howard Addlestone, who was leading the paper's investigation of the Fellowship of Yig, when he apparently drowned in Boston Harbor. Coroners ruled his death a suicide or consult. Yeah, that's sure. It sure is. Wait, I didn't see the manuscript. Did I? Manuscript looks medieval. Okay. Manuscript looks medieval, but claims to be a translation of classical Greek far older world before the time of first human. This page is stained, faded, even burned in some places, making the reading difficult. Legible sections tell the history of an unthinkably distant antiquity. Speak of races so strange as to be beyond the human comprehension, and wars fought across vast gulfs of time and space, their concepts so utterly alien. Hold on. Yeah, it's still glitched, and I've given up. So utterly alien that they sound like absolute madness, time travel, filing polyps, mental projection, great race of the Yith, makes you dizzy just to read it. Yeah, dude, spent all day yesterday, and before doing it yesterday, I already put like 20 hours into the fucking shit trying to fix it, but I basically wasted my money. I'm not going to be able to play Gears 4, 5, Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night, Vampire, Recore, all these games I wanted to play. Because I don't know. I don't fucking know what's wrong. Updated my computer many times. Went into PowerShell, Windows PowerShell, and reset the registry on the Windows Store. And like, fucking... It just doesn't work. It sucks. Because Outer Worlds is on there.
Some strange
I want to play that one too.
Coming from this side of the room.
Clean install of Windows. That is not happening. That's not fucking happening. I mean, that's the only answer I've found too, but I'm not doing that. There's no way. It's not worth it. What? Why did I just fall? Oh.
Shit. That did not sound good.
It's fine. I'm here to help, friend.
Well, that's just swell. He's dead. The beam must have fallen and crushed his skull.
Damn.
Dead bodies, and plenty of them. Something dreadful has been going on down here.
It's fine. That guy looks like Ra's al Ghul with all the tattoos and shit. Exactly. Exactly. That game is still installed on my. I need to beat that game.
Seems like these
It's
cabinets
100
are used for
gigs.
storing chemicals and
It's
medical
100
equipment.
gigs. I need to either get rid of it or play it. Huh? Wes? I don't have any kind of light source. Oh. You right, dog?
Good God. What the hell is all this?
Yeah, you don't look too good. Here, let me
Ah! It's too hot to pick up.
oh, shit. What are these? Oh, kidneys, right?
Nope. Nothing important here.
So his meat is just on the slab, and they're keeping all his parts alive in here. I guess that's the heart, and this is the feel like I don't want to press this button. Let's do it.
Shit.
Alright. I'm sorry, but I need this crystal.
The crystal's still warm.
Am I dying? Why am I breathing so heavy? No, I'm good.
I've never seen equipment like this before.
Yeah,
This tunnel feels like it's gonna collapse at any moment.
I am super bummed. There's a lot of shit. I mean, the game I really wanted to play was Bloodstained, because I love Metroidvanias. It's like one tiny, like dark Souls-like games, or I would like to call them third-person, deliberate heavy combat. That sounds dumb. So yeah, Souls-like games is S+ tier, and then Metroidvania is right there. I really wanted to play that game, but no. I don't get that. I don't get nice things. This looks like it could be in Windows tech support. Get out of here. Get out of here. This looks like it could be in the Shivering Isles, Oblivion DLC, or maybe in Morrowind somewhere, like in a cave. Let me tell you what, though.
What the hell is that?
It is fucking dark in this game. And I don't have... Yeah, I have nothing for light.
It looks like something's been removed from it. There's no power.
Alright, there's no sprint either.
It's too hot to touch. I think it's being used as a power source for the machine. It's too hot to touch. I think it's being used as a power source for the machine.
I mean... I guess I didn't contact them directly, no. But I looked specifically on all the Windows forums where people were having the same issue, and every single time
I wonder what it's for.
when I looked down the forums, one answer always came up, which was, hey, a fresh Windows installed, fix the problem. But I'm not doing that. I don't have the CD, the fucking code on the side of my... Well, I think the code on my side of my PC is still good, but that's... no. I'll take the $2 loss. It's not happening. Can I get... Give me this. Why is this here now?
The machine must have overloaded. He's dead.
Why didn't I fucking put... Didn't I not just look at that? Is there really no sprint button? Ugh. Did I not just look at the thing and he's like, it looks like something has been removed, and it didn't just put it in?
It looks like something's been removed from it.
There you go. It's a little Silent Hill action. It's probably a bad idea, right? Is that supposed to be Dagoth Ur? Oh, there's two of them. He slowly inched towards you, my dude. Why is the sound so loud still? I'm only using like 5% of the game audio and it's still destroying my
It's
face.
been more than 6 years since I entered that strange house in Boston. But to me, it was just 5 months ago. Amnesia, the doctors called it. Probably brought on by acute mental stress.
Hey, that's another horror game.
I remember investigating the far side of the library. There was screaming.
Oh, that looks like something out of
According to the police report, they had
Evil
searched
Within.
the house for hours.
I
Only
guess-
to find me later, collapsed on the floor.
I guess it's another game I could play, Evil Within 2. I did beat the first one.
When my eyes opened and I spoke, my colleagues recoiled in fear. There was something unnatural in my voice and blank gaze. They committed me to Arkham Asylum, where I was diagnosed with severe schizophrenia. As it became clear that I presented no danger to either myself or others, I was released from the asylum's care. I have learned little of my activities in the 6 years that followed. The accounts I've been able to piece together show much of my time was spent in travel and study. I maintain a fanatical infatuation with the occult, delving deep into volumes concerning witch cults and dark legends, often in languages unfamiliar to my own. When I reawakened
shit is
5
fascinating.
months ago, exactly 6 years after entering that house in Boston, no trace was left of what had been a secondary personality. I was myself again, or at least what I believed myself to be. Return to normal life has been a painful process. In recent days, my dreams have been plagued by cosmic landscapes, and I've become fearful of my own reflection. I am beginning to remember things from that day, more than 6 years past, that I've told no one else.
My ears. The fuck?
Jack Walters.
Hello, Mr. Walters. My name's Arthur Anderson. I need your help finding a missing person.
Arthur Anderson.
I don't take that kind of job.
Yeah, fuck off.
Did you get my package?
Hold on.
I think it's time for this shit. Did you even open it, dude? There's money in there. This is why you always open shit.
What
Well,
exactly do you want from me, Mr. Anderson?
I don't know. I don't know if that's true
It's
these
one
days.
of my store managers, you see. Brian's his name. Brian Burnham. Nice lad. He disappeared recently from the First National Grocery Store in Innsmouth.
Innsmouth? Never heard of it.
It's a small fishing town on the coast, not far from Arkham. I'd like to see you in person before you leave.
So it's
Hold on there a
Innsmouth
minute.
too?
I didn't agree to take this. What the hell? I'll be here all day anyway.
So is this like straight out the book? I mean, it can't be straight out the... Well, no. If it was straight out the book, there'd be a lot of like racist shit. But Innsmouth is... How many pages is this? Fuck. Alright. Night, I have a new client, Mr. Arthur Anderson, the regional manager of the First National Grocery Store chain. It appears that the First National Grocery in Innsmouth has recently been burglarized, and its manager, one Brian Burnham, is missing. From what I've been able to gather, Burnham is something of a young rogue. Friend of the family, Mr. Anderson gave me the job as a favor. Burnham is looking like a prime suspect for the robbery, but there are a few things that don't add up. Not to Anderson and not to me. For instance, why would Burnham force an entry into the store when he had a full set of keys, free access to the cash register, combination to the back office safe? To misdirect any investigation, that was his plan. Why did he disappear? Following my conversation with the Anderson, I found out that I found out what I could about the ancient town of Innsmouth. For generations, the crumbly seaport and its people have been shunned by neighboring communities. Outsiders are unwelcome here, and there are superstitious tales of a strange element to the town's oldest families. They are of mixed blood, so the stories go, whatever that's supposed to mean, the usual hick town prejudice, no doubt. After making a brief visit to Innsmouth, my client came away distrustful of local authorities. He isn't buying their line that Burnham robbed the place and wants to know what happened to him. Only one bus goes to Innsmouth tomorrow afternoon. I'll be on. It feels good to have purpose after 5 months trying to break through amnesia. It all feels low. He said maybe it's just the wild stories about the town, or maybe it's just because I haven't had a case in so long. Cool. Getting better at that speed reading thing. There's gonna be a lot of it in this game too, I'm sure. This is probably like a 6-hour game. I mean, I'll try and beat it here in one sitting,
how
but
far to the stop?
Almost there. I'll drop you at the town square of Innsmouth.
no
Why lock
promises.
the gates?
Keeps out wanderers looking for work. We don't want those folks like that interfering with our affairs.
Is the bus from Arkham always this empty?
Aye, and we prefers it that way. Not many come to Innsmouth.
But what about trade? Surely the port needs business.
Innsmouth has the means to look after her own.
See, I can't take the interior of anything seriously ever again after playing Metro Exodus. Everything is so fucking detailed in that game. And then this looks like nothing. It looks like Play-Doh and shit.
This is it, stranger. End of the line.
I mean, it's still pretty detailed for 2006, but Exodus like ruined me. Absolutely ruined me. This looks like shit compared to that. Just silently glide out. Thanks, bud.
Could you direct me to the First National Grocery Store? I hear they have a shop in town.
I don't know nothing about that.
Oh, well, you see, I'm looking for a young lad called Brian Burnham. I'm a friend of the family. He worked in the store.
Don't know who you're talking about, fella.
You hear that shit?
I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
Can't help you.
It won't open. I'm looking for Brian
I
Burnham.
can't be seen talking to you.
Alright.
Outsiders coming, snooping around when they ain't wanted.
You need some, bud?
Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked in the First National.
Can't rightly say I know him.
God. Hey, tell your fucking brother to fuck off. No, I'm good. Hey, what's up, homie?
Excuse me, Constable. Jack Walters.
Robes. Alien robes. What you want?
Could you help out a stranger to this fine port?
Are you being funny?
No, not at all. I'm after directions to the First National. I hear they have a store in town.
Innsmouth don't take too kindly to them from out of town. Get lost, stranger.
Some quality lip syncing there.
That fellow was just stringing me along with a lot of nothing about nothing.
Ugh. The dialogue of this guy is like quintessential 90s adventure game dialogue.
The sign says, Innsmouth Poorhouse, in memory of Lady Warrens.
Fogs
won't
thick
budge.
tonight. Damp enough to put out a fella's smokes.
Hotel? I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Sneak up and knock this guy out real quick. This is how fast you move when you sneak, huh?
Stop your snooping. And there's for hotel staff only.
Alright, fine.
Evening.
Aye.
My name's Jack Walters. I'm just visiting.
You don't say, sir. Gilman. Charlie Gilman. I run this here hotel of an evening.
You got any rooms?
I'd not rightly know that for sure. All habits cleaning rooms at present. Them's from out of town can leave a horrid mess.
Talking to this fellow's getting me nowhere, and he's more than a touch creepy. If I need a room and I'm desperate, then I'll come back. It won't budge.
Alright. This was the fucking grocery store then.
Something's coming. Ain't seen fog like this since.
Typical anime cutoff. Oh, I'm about to reveal the plot, but nah, I should. Esoteric Order of Dagon. This is Dagon's.
Won't budge.
Dagon's bad. Well, none of the elder gods are bad. They just think different, see things a lot different. I mean, that's the whole. I don't want to say too much. I mean, if there's like kids who don't know what the fuck Lovecraft is, I don't want to. Read Lovecraft. Ignore the racist shit. His horror themes. And Junji Ito? I think it's... no. Let me look that up. Because he's also a very good... But he's Japanese. He's a Japanese cosmic horror author. And he does... Yeah, Junji Ito. And he does comics. Or, like, not comics, but... there it is. Like what Frank Miller does. With 300 and Sin City and all that. What are they called? It's not comics. Something novel. Graphic novel. There we go. Junji Ito, though. Fucking fantastic stuff. Recent go. Haulage.
Budge.
Oh, that's probably like a shipping company. There's nothing shady going down here, I'm sure. Right? We good? Hello? Damn.
Evening. The name's Jack Walters. It's a pleasure to meet you, miss.
This might be a mistake.
Miss will do for now. Welcome to Innsmouth, Mr. Walters.
Thanks, I think.
Take my advice. Do what you must and then leave. Tonight. This port does not cater well to visitors.
While I appreciate your concern, miss, I can handle lousy hospitality.
Yeah, fuck him.
Very well, Mr. Walters.
This doll seems more open than some folks around these parts, but she isn't going to talk to me right now.
This is doll? I guess it is 1915.
It won't open.
Hey, Sweet Toots over here got something for me. She ain't yapping her gob just yet. This seems like I shouldn't be back here.
It won't open. Nothing of interest. It won't budge. I can't open the doors to the cabin.
Oh. I'd pay at least $20 for a sprint button right now.
The station appears to be closed.
I mean, I shouldn't be saying.
It won't open.
It's a spooky, slow, scary game. But come on, it's the same problem with Darkwood. Well, the end of Darkwood. Chapter 2 of Darkwood, where your stamina does not exist anymore. It just fucking drains by the second. So do I have unlimited sneak mode?
With a good windpipe in early, in the tall and gallant man. Ah, my boys, these are the joys of the noble and the brave.
Alright, fair enough.
Who love
God, he's got a
life
messy
in the
stream.
tempest
He needs to clean up or something down there. It's like a
When
fucking
the
sprinkler.
driving rain of the hurricane puts the lights of the lighthouse out, and the growling thunder sounds his gong, and the whirlwinds battle out.
That's probably how I sound
Do you
at the end
think
of some streams.
that's a valiant shrink?
Alright,
Huh?
alright.
Who's that there? Oh, can you spare a few pennies, young mister? I can give you something for your generosity.
Who are you?
Zadok, that be my name, though too few use it now. Zadok Allen,
Do you know a Brian Burnham?
just a young'un. Worked over the store. He's gone. Killed, I reckon.
Killed? What makes you think that?
Them's from out of town running a store. Taking business from the Order of Dagon. They'd not accept that.
What else can you tell me about this port?
You just bring old Zadok a bottle of something nice, and old Zadok will fill your ear.
This is Darkwood. This is the bike guy. And he looks like him, too.
It won't open.
Speaking of
Nothing
which,
of interest here.
I mean, I don't know. People who
The
like...
timbers creak and the sea will shriek.
It's just a
There's
trash can.
lightning
It's
yon,
just a
yon
trash can.
blast.
Fair enough.
Nothing of interest. The old drunkard knows something. I don't think it would take much to get his tongue wagging.
Got any booze on me? Speaking of Darkwood, I watched a playthrough of it. Someone else play through it. I miss so much shit. I miss so much shit. And the crazy part about it is, they missed so much shit that I found. So, that game, excuse me, that game needs at least like 2 or 3 playthroughs to experience it fully. But yeah, I don't know. Anyone who's interested in Darkwood isn't probably watching this because it's a totally different thing. But buy and play that game. It's awesome. I can't believe there's so much content in like a $15 game. That's almost Hollow Knight level. It's actually very close to Hollow Knight level. Why is it so fucking dark everywhere? I don't have a match. I don't have... I'm a police officer, or I'm a private detective. Don't think it's pertinent to bring a flashlight or anything. I mean, there's electricity and shit. It is 1915, but... Did they not... Or a candle, or a lighter, or something? I don't even know where I'm going. I need a drink. Hey.
What happened here, Constable?
Nothing.
Oh, swell. You can let me pass then?
No. You'll have to go another way.
Alright. Oh, swell. Swell. No one says swell anymore. I gotta go to the bathroom. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright.